Yo, what is going on, everyone? Thank you for joining me for another manga chapter review. And in today's video, we're going to be going ahead and taking a look at the brand new chapter for Black Clover, chapter 334, titled Fragile Soul. And before we jump into today's video, guys, I want to go ahead and continue to say thank you guys so much for all the support on my recent video. You guys are absolutely insane for the amount of support you guys show on each and every one of my videos. Now, I know a lot of my long-time subscribers and viewers are probably getting deja vu with all the times that I shout you guys out at the beginning of videos, but you guys always know I want to make it a point to absolutely thank you guys for all of your support and motivation that you bring to me to continue making these videos for the channel, and just everything you guys do, from the likes, from the views, from the engagement in the comments section. Trust me, guys, it does not go unnoticed, and I absolutely thank each and every one of you for all that you do. But if you guys are new to the channel and like anime and manga related content such as this, please consider sticking around and subscribing, as we are almost at 500 subscribers, guys. Now, guys, when we hit that 500 subscriber mark, I don't know, I might have to do a live reaction of me doing a backflip or something crazy like that, because I just absolutely cannot fathom getting 500 subscribers on the channel. But with all that out of the way, guys, let's just go ahead and dive into the chapter already. Beginning chapter 334 off, we start on LUCIUS recalling Asta's methodology of using his anti-magic, stating that his anti-magic is capable of nullifying magic even on a large scale. He would need his Devil Union form in order to perform this. Also explaining how this form is limited to 5 minutes, and that to compensate for the short duration, Asta partially uses it in order to extend its duration to 10 minutes. With LUCIUS's internal analysis of Asta's anti-magic wrapping up, the battle with both Asta and LUCIUS commences. Asta trying to concentrate on a single point of LUCIUS's body to make his attack that much more precise. LUCIUS is able to dodge with ease. Asta, instructing Sister Lily to leave, quickly finds himself evading a barrage of time spell attacks from LUCIUS. All the while, LUCIUS is illustrating how that time magic is the most superior form of magic, and that naturally it would have an enemy, and that enemy being anti-magic. With the two's fierce battle continuing, Asta also tells other nearby civilians to run away. Using this opportunity to strike, LUCIUS catches the preoccupied Asta, but before he can promptly apply pressure, Asta attempts to counter. Noticing that Asta did not change when he had touched him, LUCIUS confirms his theory that he won't be able to deal with Asta the same as he did with Julius and Damasio. Seeing physical attacks as the only way around the anti-magic of Asta, LUCIUS changes his approach. With more epic back and forth coming from the both of them, Asta, being quick on the uptake, realizes LUCIUS's close quarter approach and is able to deal a significant blow to LUCIUS's chest, thus driving him back. Trying to continue pressure from his previous attack, LUCIUS then lets Asta know that as long as he is here, he will not let Asta's existence threaten the world. With LUCIUS describing that he was born into a family of devil hosts, he was also able to learn magic that brings sacred power onto man. It is in this instant that we see LUCIUS's demonic godly form as he tells Asta this is what a true human looks like. Asta, not being able to comprehend this newly found transformation by the Wizard King Imposter, he also finds it chilling that LUCIUS's ki is one that he's never felt before, muttering to himself that this is neither human nor devil ki. LUCIUS, now demonstrating his awe-inspiring power, takes a hold of Sister Lily, telling him that this magic is that of soul magic and that it transforms the soul of anyone he touches. Trying desperately to save Sister Lily, Asta struggles to find a solution that wouldn't end up harming Sister Lily in the process, or being able to reach LUCIUS in time. LUCIUS, now playing an emotional attack on Asta, transforms Sister Lily by touching her while giving a spine-chilling message to Asta, telling him, "Allow me to show you a happy human." With Asta being completely destroyed at the sight of Sister Lily's new transformation, she calls out to Asta. With Asta now hopelessly listening to the words of the new transformed Sister Lily, she tells him, for the sake of world peace, die. Asta, now having one of the most cherished things in his life utter those heartbreaking words, he is caught by a slash across his chest. As the battle reaches its conclusion, We end the chapter with a final panel of Lucius mocking Asta by telling him, "Farewell, flaw of the world." With the battle seemingly concluded and Lucius being victorious, does this truly mean Asta is finished, or will help come to aid Asta to surpass his limits when he needs it the most? And alright guys, that is going to go ahead and wrap up the synopsis for chapter 334. Now we're going to go ahead and move on over into my thoughts and review of the chapter as a whole. And oh my gosh guys, this chapter was absolutely like, oh man, this chapter like completely caught me out of left field, guys. Oh my lord, like the ending of this chapter was just so heartbreaking. It was just so soul crushing to see Asta like sort of get defeated in that way. Like, what a way to like really like hurt Asta by like turning Sister Lily against him. Like, that was truly like a devious like play by Lucius for sure. Like, that's like some real final boss type stuff right there, to like turn your like the one you love the most and like deal the final blow to you. Like, that's some real like that's not even like a big blow, that's like a psychological like I can't recover from that type blow. But geez guys, like I had to get my thoughts on that like ending out like as soon as I could, because geez, that was really hard to watch and like made me a little bit emotional for Asta. But overall, I think I'm going to give this chapter a solid, I think I'm going to give it a 9.5 or a 10 out of 10. In between there. You know what? For good measure, we'll just give it a 10 out of 10, right? We always give chapters 10 out of 10s here. But yeah, I really did like the chapter. After reading the chapter, I saw a few people commenting, and I suspect they're not very happy. I know a lot of people like, well, I say a lot of people. Let me paraphrase. I've seen a few people saying how like they did not like this chapter, which my response to that is like, what do you mean you didn't like the chapter? Like, you know, these are like, keep in mind guys, these are the same people that were losing their shit and mass tweeting on Twitter after the Julius / Lucius reveal before the 3-month hiatus, right? These are the same people. So I'm not really quite sure where this like sort of like, oh, I didn't like the chapter, I didn't like the Sister Lily thing type thing happening. So I'm not quite sure why people are having such a issue with that, but I think it was really, really smart, and I really think I really enjoyed it, right? Because like it added that really like psychological, like emotional factor to it. So I mean, overall, there's a lot to go by. I would say ultimately, like the fight with Lucius and Asta was like, it was not very long, right? Because it was pretty much Lucius like just toying with Asta for a little bit, and then Asta got like a solid hit in, and then that's pretty much when Lucius was like, all right, let me stop like messing around, let me just transform into my purified devil form. That's what we're gonna call it, a purified devil form. I like that. That sounds pretty cool. But yeah, he transformed, and pretty much like that's when he's just like, all right, I'm done. We're done here, and like yeah, pretty much Asta lost. But yeah, I really want to see what the hell happens next chapter. Now listen to me, guys. You guys know I have a very good like sort of theories on a lot of stuff that happens, especially in Black Clover. Like, you know, I told you guys after everybody was getting mad at the ending of the Spade Kingdom arc, I told you guys, I was like, listen, wouldn't that be dope if next chapter we see Adrimelk fly to the Clover Kingdom and then some crazy, yeah, it happened. Like, I didn't, you know, I paraphrased, but you know, I you know, my brain was I was playing 30D chess with you guys, and you guys didn't give me my flowers. But nah, I'm just kidding with you guys. But I do think that there's a good possibility we could see Asta sort of like, you know, he's falling, right? He just got that blow. Maybe he's reminiscing to himself about all the times he had with his sister Lily. Then comes in Yami, right? He grabs him and like, you know, they pretty much like he grabs him, rescues him, and like pretty much it's all the Magic Knight captains, and they're all trying to fight Lucius. I think that could be a very good way to like a very good way for like the next chapter to happen. But you know, guys, we can't say until we see. But I mean, that's pretty much going to be my whole thoughts and review on the chapter. I'm very curious what you guys are going to have to say in the comment section below. I can't wait to reply to your guys' theories and thoughts on this chapter and what you think is going to happen next. But yeah, guys, that's going to go ahead and do it for the review. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you guys are new to the channel and love anime and manga related content such as this, please consider sticking around and subscribing, as it greatly helps out the channel. We're almost at 500 subs and I just can't believe it. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts and comments on the chapter down below, and let me know what you think is going to happen in the next chapter. And if you did like the video, go ahead and drop a like on it. It definitely helps the video out. And that's going to be all for me, guys. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and hope to see you guys in my next video. See ya.